Good morning. Oof. Welcome to the yard. I have some little, I think they're voles digging in here. It's kind of spongy. It's aerating the grass. Yeah, I have never seen so many. Everything is getting big. I thought this was going to be bigger, and I still have this bag of rocks um, just sitting there. Yeah. But look at how much everything is filled in. I've had to cut that wisteria down. It was growing into the roof, and we didn't want that. So yeah, I've cut it, trimmed it back, woven pieces back into it, and it's just, even though it's a dwarf, non-spreading type of one, it still grew really well. Some of these have done better than others. Now, the zinnias are just, they're insane, you know. They don't care what anyone thinks about them. I'm jealous. But yeah, they're just twisting around. All the bees and monarchs love them. And I'm just letting them go as far as they want. Uh, they probably shouldn't even still be going. And then there's also the random Cosmo that got in the seeds somehow. And then over on this side are the seashore mallow and the swamp hibiscus and one other plant. I can't remember the name. Um, those are pretty much done flowering, and I've collected quite a few seeds. But these are all natives. This is my little pollinator corner. It gets a lot of water on that corner too. But yeah, over here, this was my first garden that I put in a couple years ago, and I'm still, everything has, look how big that ginger that I never divided. If you go back, you see, I was supposed to divide that, I forgot. It's very tough, you know, and I know I need to harvest some of it, but I like how it looks. And the tall cannas that my neighbor gave me, look at, they just keep growing, they keep getting bigger, and then, whoa, these guys are taller than me now. I brought a couple chairs out here to sand down and touch up the finish or scrub. They're just weathered. And then my mother-in-law gave me this pot, and I I painted it because it had different colors, and I just wanted it to be more like match the gray trim on our house. And so that I have to move it, but it's heavy, and then figure out what to put in there. That'll be a new video. And then my avocado plant is still growing. The stem is nice and sturdy. I need to get a trellis on Friday to get that guy up. This one, I thought about cutting back, but the bees love it. So it's just going to grow how it grows. And then this one, it's very happy here in the corner. Um, it keeps like adding and then subtracting leaves on it. And now I have a little project started here for fall that I took these out and cleaned them, and I spray painted these cheap red. I didn't like how shiny they were. That some Christmas trees came in last year, and I'll probably use them for Halloween decorations or something. But yeah, and then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this wood. I just want to touch it up. I don't want to do the whole thing over again. Same with this table, and then I left a candle on it, and now the there's wax in there, so I've been setting that out in the sun. But welcome to more zinnias that just won't stop. And this one Cosmo, I don't even know if I've gotten a flower yet. No, it just keeps growing. But I love the orange, pink, and red on the zinnias here. And then we've got like one little flower here on this plant. It usually flowers in the spring, but I've got a butterfly weed, I think this is. It almost died out front. I brought it back here, and now it's reproducing. I put this little tree, finally put that in the ground, and we just added this side to the shed, and we did a bunch of purple with the shed because it looks really nice. This is a little bit of an extension of my raised beds, and then a continuation of just random things, because this is the north side, and the winter is going to be heavy shade. But I've got some mint, and I don't care if it spreads over here. That's fine. And then I put in a marigold and some basil, and then I moved a couple plants from other parts of the yard where it was crowded. And then I went up to Native Plant Nursery, and I bought this snow square stem, which is just a white flower native plant. And then this is a milkweed. It's called aquatic milkweed, and it's local here. And then I still have my projects, but I put a tree here to cover up the mess. And I'm still digging and making things. I still have a lot of wood here to put together. I was trying to figure out what to make with it. If I make anything on the ground with this, it's just going to rot, but I have it. And then I have allergies. I have allergies. I've been sprinkling all of the zinnia seeds in here, so this is going to be wild eventually. I'm trying to pull this oregano plant. This has grown like into the ground, so I have to shovel this out. And then I got a wild strawberry, and I put that in this corner. And I raked away all the old straw, and now I have to get more soil or various things put in here for these to grow. So for now, that's what this is. And I have these, I still have this tray, and I don't know what's growing in it. It was just random, and I'm letting it go. And again, the time, I was going to move it over into that bed, and it's really stuck in there. I've got cucumbers started because it's cooling down here. It's not super hot anymore. I planted some other seeds, but I don't see them coming up. I've got roselle, or I guess, I don't know if it's the same thing, but it's the cranberry hibiscus and a cowpea and a loofah plant. And a tiny tomato. That's not going to die this time, right? Yeah. And all my basils, they won't stop. I keep cutting the tops off these Thai basil plants, and they just keep growing, and I can't eat that much. And yeah, I have a rug there. We had a tree die. You can see there were so many things living in here. Oh, did you see the toad? Sorry, buddy. There's a really big toad in there. Yeah, so this was, I'll put that back. This was fallen down in half and almost took out the neighbor's fence, so we had to get that cut down, sadly. But I haven't done a video in a while, and I wanted to share what's going on out here, and also for the record, because I look back at my old pictures and videos of the yard, and I am just so overwhelmed with how much has grown since then.